Break a leg. Used to wish someone good luck, typically regarding a performance. I know you're going to do great in the show tonight. Break a leg. Hello from the Idioms department here at 7ESL. These are all common American idioms and proverbs. Some may be known in other English-speaking countries, but all are common in American English. If you use them confidently, you will sound like a person familiar with American speech. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Sometimes being away for a period of time can cause a person to care for another even more than they already did. Jenna and I almost broke up in the spring, but after being apart all summer, we're now going strong again. I guess absence makes the heart grow fonder. Add insult to injury. Compound an already bad situation by doing something to make it even worse in some way. I was in an accident on the way to work today, and, to add insult to injury, a truck drove by and splashed mud all over my expensive new suit. Act your age. To stop acting in an immature way. Quit sulking. You're behaving like you were 6 years old. Act your age. Add fuel to the fire. Make a bad situation worse by doing something inflammatory. I won't comment on the argument without hearing both sides. I don't want to add fuel to the fire. Ballpark figure. An approximate number or estimate, usually relating to costs. The car will cost you $19,000. Of course, that's a ballpark figure. I can get you the exact number if you're interested. Big fish in a small pond. Famous or well known, but only in a small area or organization. Yes, I was the president, but the company had only 8 employees. I was tired of being a big fish in a small pond. Bite to eat. A meal, not just one bite. Let's get a bite to eat and come back this evening to finish the project. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Don't mistreat someone who is trying to help you out. I couldn't believe it when Liam attacked Amber at the meeting today. She gave him that job. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Breaking new ground. Doing something new that has never been done before. Elon Musk is breaking new ground in various transportation fields. Burst into tears. To begin crying all of a sudden. Alyssa listened calmly when I broke up with her. Then she burst into tears. Under the weather. Feeling sick, ill, or not well for some reason. I'm not going to work today. I'm feeling under the weather. It's not rocket science. Something is not complicated, or someone is making things more complicated than they need to be. Just slip the wrench over the oil filter and turn it counterclockwise. It's not rocket science. Hang in there. Keep going, keep moving forward, and don't give up when things get difficult. I know it's been hard since your boyfriend broke up with you, but you'll find someone new. Hang in there. Cutting corners. Taking shortcuts that could jeopardize the integrity of the final product in some way. Fast fashion clothes look good, but the manufacturers cut corners in making them, and they don't last long. Bite the bullet. Accept that something inevitable is about to happen, usually something negative. All right, I'm going to bite the bullet and ask the professor why I failed my exam. Better late than never. Doing something a day late, a week late, etc. is better than to never do it at all. Hello, here's the money I borrowed from you. I know I'm late paying it back, but better late than never, right? Go back to the drawing board. To begin all over again because something hasn't worked or a plan has failed. This sales approach just isn't working. Let's go back to the drawing board. Hit the sack. To retire for the evening and go to sleep. I am totally wiped out. I'm going to go home and hit the sack. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's address the problem when it arises and not worry about it beforehand. I know financing is a problem, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Speak of the devil. Someone you were just talking about showed up unexpectedly. Speak of the devil. We were just wondering if you wanted to come with us, and here we are. That's the last straw. Your patience is wearing thin, or you are completely out of patience with something or someone. Shauna came in late again. That's the last straw. I'm going to punish her. On the ball. Doing what you are supposed to be doing and doing a good job. Lawrence is always on the ball. I think we can trust him with things in the office. Make a long story short. Take a lengthy story and abbreviate it by leaving some details out to make it briefer. To make a long story short, I made bad investments and now I'm broke. A blessing in disguise. Something you thought would be a problem, but that actually turned out to be something beneficial. Losing Jennifer was a blessing in disguise. We had a really toxic relationship, and since we broke up, I'm doing much better. Get out of hand. Spin out of control. The situation here is getting out of hand. We really need to hire some temp workers to clear the backlog. The best of both worlds. A solution that combines positive aspects of two different alternatives. I know you can't decide between going to the university and working, but if you can go to school and get a work internship, you might get the best of both worlds. Wrap your head around it. Comprehend something. Take the time to understand something. It took me a while to wrap my head around integral calculus, but I think I'm beginning to understand it. Pulling your leg. Joking or kidding around with someone. Jared was just pulling your leg. He doesn't really speak 5 languages. Time flies when you're having fun. You are having such a good time that you don't pay attention to the time, and before you know it, it's really late. Wow, it's 1 a.m. Time flies when you're having fun. I need to get some sleep before work tomorrow. Get your act together. Straighten up and do what you are supposed to do. Fulfill your role instead of making mistakes. Susan, you've been making errors, but I know you can do this job. Get your act together. Let someone off the hook. Decline to blame someone or something for which they should rightfully take the blame. Your decision cost the company a lot of money, but I signed off on it, so I'm going to let you off the hook. A dime a dozen. Common, not at all unique. He's acting like his sculpture is some kind of masterpiece, but sculptures like this are a dime a dozen. Call it a day. To stop working and relax. We're all tired. Let's call it a day and start working on the project again tomorrow. Give someone the benefit of the doubt. To trust what someone is saying, even though it may or may not be true. Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt when you say the car is in good shape, but the price is still too high. No pain, no gain. If you don't work hard to achieve something, you won't ever achieve it. I'm going to do a few more sets of reps on the weight machine. No pain, no gain. Don't get bent out of shape. Don't get upset over something. Don't get bent out of shape. Amanda was just teasing you. So far, so good. The progress up to this point is acceptable. I still don't know whether we can keep to this schedule, but so far, so good. To make matters worse, you are doing something that has created an even worse problem. You blew through your entire year's budget in 7 months, and to make matters worse, you didn't keep receipts for any of your expenditures. Your guess is as good as mine. Neither of us knows the answer. When are we going to turn a profit? Your guess is as good as mine. Common American idioms. Some may be known in other English-speaking countries, but all are common in American English. If you use them confidently, you will sound like a person familiar with American speech.